Hello and welcome to our video. It's Ultimate 19 or Ultimate Gamer 19,000, and I'm here today to present to you all the brand new 2024 Cleric. And now let's just get right into it because I am so damn excited. Our first little feature is Divine Order. This allows you to pick one of two sacred roles, either the Protector or the Thaumaturge. The Protector gives you proficiency in martial weapons and heavy armor. The Thaumaturge, however, gives you an extra cantrip, and you can add your Wisdom modifier to any Arcana or Religion checks. This is pretty good. I definitely do think this is a feature that many players are going to have a pretty hard time choosing. Because yeah, everyone wants heavy armor, but again, I know there are some clerics that don't really care for their strength or can't get a 15 strength. Sorry for that nice plate mail. But I mean, Thaumaturge definitely is strong. I've been hearing some people say that, oh, everyone's just going to take Protector. But I do definitely think there are some Cleric builds that don't care for Strength that maybe will take Thaumaturge. Yeah, Heavy Armor is nice, and so is Martial Weapons. But for the powerful martial weapons, you have to have at least a 13 Strength to use a Greatsword or anything that's heavy. And for Heavy Armor, you have to be, well, proficient. You have to have a 15 Strength. So I do definitely think it is interesting. Thaumaturge, however, is really nice. I mean, there might be some rangers that might want to take that one level of cleric to pick up something like Thaumaturge. It's really nice. I mean, one level cleric, I still think is going to be very powerful thanks to the new feature. Divine Order is very powerful. Now we have Channel Divinity. Now, some of you may be asking, we don't get our subclass. How does Channel Divinity work? Well, now we have a base use for our Channel Divinity that's not Turn Undead, which, holy hell, I am so happy that we got it. I always thought it was kind of dumb that we never had a second use for our Channel Divinity that wasn't tied to our subclass. Yeah, I do understand Turn Undead, but we don't always fight Undead. So yeah, Divine Sparks, basically it allows you to do either a D8 plus Wisdom modifier, amount of necrotic or radiant damage if someone fails a constitution save, or they take half. Or you can heal someone for that amount using a scaling of your Channel Divinity. Now the damage does scale, a 2d8 at level 7, 3d8 at level 13, and 4d8 at level 18. I mean, overall, it's just really nice. I mean, some classes have really bad Channel Divinities, i.e. Nature Domain Clerics. And also, I mean, sometimes it's just like, maybe that healing can be really nice, or maybe you're about to take a short rest, so you're like, hey, screw it, let me just take a healing so that character doesn't have to waste their hit dice, so you can just get some healing. I mean, overall, I think a Divine Spark is a really nice feature, and I think it's going to be used very much. I know that some people are saying, oh, it's weak, it's not that useful, but I mean, the damage isn't the best. I'm not going to lie to you, there are spells that are stronger than that, but the healing actually what's really broken. Like before we start a short rest, let's say you have like a Barbarian that's really low HP, but maybe they don't want to waste other hit dice or something like that. You could use one of your Channel Divinities and just boom, get them back a substantial amount of a decent amount of HP, or maybe you have like a wizard, or maybe someone's low on hit dice, maybe they have a magic item that spends hit dice, who knows. So just being able to just heal someone and you'll be getting it back basically just makes short rest stronger, especially when they're now the prayer of healing spell now counts as a short rest, which is very broken. So I think Divine Spark paired with a prayer of healing can now make it that per short rest you're only spending 1 to 2 hit dice maximum for most classes because there's just so much ample healing, which overall I think is really nice and plays into the cleric flavor. Also, this gives something like war domain clerics or trickery domain clerics healing that they can always access. I'd always find it kind of stupid that clerics never had like some base healing, like healing that's just in them. It's not a spell, it's not nothing, it's just something they can do by being a cleric. And overall, wasting a Channel Divinity, I feel like a lot more people are open to wasting Channel Divinity rather than a spell slot. So yeah, now we're getting to subclasses, which the subclasses that are in the new player's handbook are Life Domain, Light Domain, Trickery, and War. If I'm being honest, I think these are the 4 best ones they could have picked. I mean, cause yeah, losing out on like Twilight Domain sucks. Peace and Order were cool, but if we're being honest, Arcane, no one I mean, Death I mean, losing Grave Domain does suck because Grave Domain is very powerful. But if we're being honest, I think this is a good selection. I would have preferred Grave Domain over Trickery, but I mean the Trickery buffs are nice, so I'll take it. But overall, pretty good subclass selections. Now, if you check out my video that'll be uploaded tomorrow, I will. Then you'll be able to see all the subclasses explained and just how to build the cleric. That'll be tomorrow's video, so make sure to go check out that. And now, level 5, we have Seer Undead. This replaces Destroy Undead and instead deals radiant damage to every undead, regardless of what CR they are, that fails a saving throw against your turn undead. Honestly, this might be a hot take. I like this so much more. Seer Undead, I'm sorry, Destroy Undead was pretty useless. There have been so few times where a cleric has had time to use their turn undead and get value, and that same time, my cleric, in one of my campaigns I'm running, I have a Peace Domain cleric. And we were facing a bunch of undead at one point, and I'm like, oh, I could use Life Domain, but there's only 2 undead he could have destroyed, which not even. No, he couldn't even destroy any of the undead. Yeah, overall, Turn Undead Turn Undead did get a little better, not gonna lie to you. Turn Undead, basically now also incapacitates the creature. So, it frightens and incapacitated. I guess that's fine, but still, the new War Domain Cleric has so many uses for its Channel Divinity, the Trickery, Light, and Life Domain. All their, overall, I still don't think Turn Undead's going to be used very often because all these subclasses have really good Channel Divinities. And if I'm being honest, Seer Undead is nice. It's really similar to the Baldur's Gate 3 version, which, actually, let's just pull up the BG3 wiki real quick. And let's actually go check it out. Because we can, because I know they have Destroy Undead. Yeah. I know the Destroy Undead is different. So in BG3, an undead that is turn takes 46 radiant damage. I guess that's nice. So even at then, if assuming that's around the same, does it say on the article how much damage they take? Yeah, you can roll a number DH equal to your wisdom modifier. Okay, so but still, I'm not the biggest fan. There's definitely a case, a scenario where that can be useful, but Divine Spark is just really nice. And if you're facing hundreds of undead, then yeah, Seer Undead is probably going to be really powerful, very broken. But overall, I don't really care that Destroy Undead was taken away because it was never used in the first place. And Seer Undead, I probably won't get much mileage out of it either. But again, at the end of the day, this is a massive buff. But it's just, I'm probably still not going to use it. It turned a feature I was never going to use into a feature I may use now. Now, Blessed Strikes. Now, back in the day, subclasses that were cleric domains basically gave you a feature at level 7. Either when you hit someone with a weapon, you deal extra damage, or when you cast a cantrip, you do your wisdom modifier on top. And back then, if you're a trickery domain cleric, you would gain divine strike instead of potent spellcasting, which really sucked because trickery domains definitely want to be using their spellcasting instead of attacking. Now, at level 7, you have the choice, meaning no matter what subclass, what domain you pick, you can always choose to either do more melee damage or have potent spellcasting, which that's such a good change. I absolutely love that change, and it's just so nice because, being honest, there might be a war domain cleric that uses their cantrips. That's because at the end of the day, you can still sling cantrips and do a bunch of damage. Overall, I love the fact that you can now use Divine Strike with a Life Domain cleric if you want, or potent spellcasting for trickery or war. I just love that you're granted the option rather than it being decided for you. Overall, I love it. Now we have the Divine Intervention, which, holy hell, Divine Intervention may be broken, and I'm going to pull up a spell that would make it broken. As a magic action, you can choose any cleric spell list, any cleric spell of 5th level or lower that doesn't require reaction. you automatically cast it without needing material components or expending a spell slot, and it restores after a long rest. Now, this may not sound too broken to some of you. Oh, that's light. It's not that broken. Until you realize a spell like Hollow exists. Hollow usually takes 24 hours to cast. And the reason why is because you could make a creature vulnerable to any damage type except for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Meaning, and also you could also make affected creatures resistant to one damage type of your choice. You can also make affected certain creatures fear you, or certain creatures, or just the whole thing being silenced, or anyone can communicate with anyone, or daylight, or darkness. There is just so much the Hollow spell can do, which, yeah, 1,000 gold is a lot. But being able, if you have a whole party that's fire damage based, which this new cleric can definitely do some fire damage or radiant damage. Let's say you have a paladin, let's say you have like a paladin, hexblade, warlock, paladin, garbage, and a cleric, and you cast, you use your channel. Wait, hold on. Does it say without material components? Without needing material components. Wait, that means you can cast. Okay, now this is broken. If you have a full party that just deals fire damage, and like you use the new Way of the Four Elements monk, you can potentially be. Oh, this is. And Hollow is the same spot. Trust me, I've checked. This is broken. Oh, you can now Hollow an enemy, and you ridiculous. Oh my. Because, I mean, by 10th level, because it's Hollow concentration, it's not. It's until it's dispelled. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. I just, I mean, yeah, you get, if you're facing a bunch of fire giants, you can now make your whole party resistant to fire. Or if you're facing a bunch of dragons, make your party resist. This is bro. Oh my, this is so strong. Because even alone, because if you now cast Holy Weapon on your like mace, that deals 2d8 radiant damage. If you use Divine Strikes, that means if you make someone weak to radiant damage, you're doing 3d8 radiant damage, which gets doubled. So you're basically doing 68 radiant damage every single attack as a Wardomain Cleric. And as a Wardomain Cleric, you can do 2 attacks in 1 turn if you waste one of your charges. So that is 12d8 radiant damage you can be doing on a consistent basis. And trust me, Wardomain Cleric has been massively buffed. So, I'm not gonna get into it in this video, but trust me, that is, I don't think, yeah, I don't think they balanced this, because there's no way. I mean, Hollow is still a cleric. Yo, I think clerics might now be banned from tables. I genuinely think DMs are gonna start banning clerics. This is any cleric that knows this combo with Hollow is just genuinely gonna get banned, because this is so broken. I hope my players are watching this video. I hope my players are watching this video, bro. Oh my gosh. Alright, now at level 14, we have improved Blessed Strikes. Basically, when you hit someone with your mace and use your Divine Strike feature, it now deals 2d8 damage instead of 1d8. Cool. And your potent spell casting, when you deal damage with a cantrip, you grant yourself or another ally temporary hit points. I think your temporary hit points are equal to your wisdom modifier, if I am not mistaken. No, twice your wisdom modifier. Or another creature within 60 feet of you. Honestly, overall, I like that. At level 19, you get an epic boon, which epic boons are very powerful. And then at level 20, you get greater divine intervention. You can now cast Wish once per day. Well, no, hold on. It's not that OP. You can now cast Wish when selecting a spell for divine intervention. After you use it this way, you can now use divine intervention again for 2d4 days, so a maximum of 8 days or 2. Because, oh my. Hold on, let me see. Because I wonder how this is ruled. would like you casting it with greater like would you still have to roll to see if you lose the ability to cast? Because technically it's a god that's casting it. It isn't you, it's your deity, your god is casting it for you. This is interesting and very broken. Because Wish is a very broken item. Very broken spell. Damn, these new clerics are on smoke, bro. These new clerics are something. They're cooking something. I mean, oh, casting Greater Restoration for free. Oh, casting Rise Dead. Casting Raise Dead for free. Oh, Raise Dead during combat. Oh no, that's a penalty. Not garbage. Animate. You can do animate dead. Get a bunch of undead. Where's Motor like really powerful spells that you could just cast an instant? I mean, Glyph of Warning, I guess. Motivational speech in the middle of a fight. You can do it. What could? I mean, you could cast Commune in the middle of a battle. Yeah, Hall. It's just man. Oh, you could scry. Oh, you can find out the lore of your weapon. Yeah, that's a movie. But yeah, man. Whole Hollow is just. Oh, that's a spell. Yo, and also, dead bodies can't be turned into undead. This is oh my! If you're running like a necromancer. Wait. Oh. Oh wait, that cancels out Finger of Death. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm in the ramble part of my video now, so if anyone wants to click off, I'm in the rambling part. A Finger of Death, it's a 7th level spell where if you're killed by it or knocked unconscious, you turn into a zombie that's permanently under the caster. But if you have Hollow up, you can't get Fingered of Death anymore. Ooh. Oh, it's interned. Okay. Not okay. That's not as broken. Oh, you can't teleport. You can't teleport in Hollow. Oh my gosh. Yo. Nah, this. Nah, what were Wizards thinking, bro? What were Wizards thinking? There's just so much. Hollow is. This is a spell. This is a spell. Yeah. Wow. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just in disbelief. This new cleric's gonna be. It's gonna get banned. 10th level clerics are now potentially game breakingly broken. Which can't wait to play a War Domain one. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it from your boy OT19 signing out. Peace.